Johnny Wharff in another Spotlight Hall of Fame interview. Marietta High School Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremonies coming up here on the 1st of October, and joining us from the class of 1989 is Matt Warden. Matt Warden, football, wrestling, baseball. Do you have a favorite, Matt?
I think I like, running out of the tunnel on Friday nights. I don't think anything could get as special as that.
Yeah, and
I love football.
Football, good, and then went on to play baseball. Talk a little bit about the recruiting process that took you to Marietta College and baseball there.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeff Shalley was one of my American Legion coaches, and through that, and just seeing Coach Shalley show up at a couple games and start going over to the park and hitting with Coach Mosca a little bit, and he'd be coaching me up. So it was basically, I just reckoned I was going there, and I was happy to be going there.
Matt, when you look back at high school, and typically somebody that's picked to be captain of the football team, captain of the baseball team, captain of the wrestling team is the guy that doesn't want to talk about himself. But when you look back on that now, having been the captain of all those teams at one time or another, what was it, do you think, that had guys, whether it was the coach or the players or your teammates saying, we want that guy to lead us?
Yeah, I don't know. It was practice every day, and really, I was undersized. Everybody in my whole family was a great athlete. I wasn't. I just wanted real bad to be good, and I worked that hard. So I think they probably saw that, and they probably knew I'd do anything for them that I could. Maybe that's what they appreciated about it.
Matt Warden into the 2022 Marietta High School Athletic Hall of Fame. He's out of the class of 1989, and as you look back on those years, if we look back to your high school years, sophomore through senior, or the latter years, was there one that stood out, or going into the next, was there expectations, or do you even remember that?
Yeah, I've got like a favorite memory of each sport, but it just seems like, again, I was younger. I wasn't that good. I was undersized. I remember a lot of the adversity, and thank God for that adversity, because I would have none of the successes that I did. But in terms of I was down 5-0 in my league championship wrestling match after the first period, and ended up winning that. And then my junior year, our high school team beat Lancaster when they were ranked number 1 in Division I. And then in football, Cambridge came down to our place and had us beat. They just had to run out the clock, but they fumbled on their 40. It was like 50 seconds left, and we had a big comeback. And those are the big memories I have.
Fantastic. That's so good, and we appreciate you sharing that with us. We're going to take a break right now. We're talking to Matt Warden, going into the Marietta High School Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremonies to be held October the 1st. He is from the class of 1989, and we'll be back to take a look at Matt Warden 2022 right after this. Johnny Wharff, along with Marietta High School Athletic Hall of Fame inductee Matt Warden from the Marietta High School class of 1989. So here we are, and you're one of the guys, Matt, that somehow took that next step, played at the next level in college, and then found a way to keep your hands in it. Now, from coaching to the different things that you've been able to stay close to, that I assume you wouldn't still be doing it if you didn't love it, right?
Yeah, I did a lot of it for a lot of years and kind of got wore out. But I've kind of reconnected with a couple of my buddies. I still do the baseball camp, and I've helped my buddy Doug Huffman up there in Waterford the last couple of years. I've got a nephew coming along playing some varsity baseball, so I think I'm going to go that route. But I'm proud of all the things that I've done in coaching. I'm proud of all the kids that I've been around, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
And then if I look back, I've got pictures, I assume it would have been when I started broadcasting, but I got pictures of you at the plate, Marietta College. I'm going to have to share these with you. Whoop, there you come in after a home run, Tyler Mott at home plate. Do you look back at those days? I mean, I assume you're still at that playing weight, right? You're just as strong and just as fast?
funny. Oh shoot! No, I don't even. I can't even fathom it anymore. Especially watching these kids at the college play, because everything is so much. Those kids are so much faster and stronger, and when they deaden the bats or they deaden the balls, these kids have found a way to still hit them as far and hit them as hard. It's crazy what they can do now.
Just a final thought, Matt, and we appreciate your time again, but talk a little bit about the call when they said, we want you to be in this Marietta High School Athletic Hall of Fame, and then maybe your thoughts going forward, just a little preview of who will present you, and maybe some of your thoughts going into that induction ceremony.
Sure. When I got told, well, first of all, when Coach Larry Burke asked me to put in my stuff because he was going to nominate me, I had to get away from him because I was starting to cry, and the same thing happened when I found out. It was very emotional for me. Like I said, my biggest accomplishment, I think, in sports, period, is being able to crack the lineup at Marietta High School, because there was just so many good ball players, and knowing that, and then hearing that I am inducted into the Hall of Fame is overwhelming. I can't even think about it, really. Going forward, Zach Chauvin, my lifelong friend, brother, he's gonna call me up there. He ended up playing at Baldwin Wallace when they were in the top 5 in the nation. He was a 3-year starter, I believe, and we played a bunch of little league ball together. His dad was a fireman. My dad was a sheriff there, so that's how we knew each other from a young age. And yeah, we're excited about it.
All right. Well, big congratulations from WMOA and personally from me as well as a friend. So we look forward to it. We appreciate your time.
Hey, thanks, Johnny.
All right. Matt Warden, class of 1989 and Hall of Famer, Marietta High School Athletic Hall of Fame 2022.